Hi, this is my individual project. Um, I planned to study the features of Google Translator Toolkit and translate a 300-word speech by the Chinese president into English using the toolkit to see its performance when doing government propaganda document translation. And the next step is to have the same piece of speech run in WordFast Anywhere, and did the same experiment with the software. I found that Google Translator Toolkit is an incredibly easy to use statistical machine translation tool, and its machine translation did a surprisingly good job in the experiment I did with the president's speech. And WordFast Anywhere has more complicated features, but it is more difficult to use for me. For my project, what went well is that the toolkit was carefully studied by me, and I explored its many features and did a very, I think, thorough introduction of its features. The experiment with the president's speech went very well, and I am now more convinced of statistical machine translation's power, like Google Translate, and like what we learned during the course. Quality translation can be achieved with a good translation engine and controlled language, like the case in the propaganda material, because it was very officially written and the register was very high and formal. About the challenges, well, I was using Safari in the beginning, but it did not work with GTT, so I had to switch to another browser. And for WordFast Anywhere, I found it too confusing and too complicated to use, so while the experiment with this software did not go very well. So as I just said, the experiment with translating the speech in WordFast Anywhere was not very successful, and I failed to find out how to use the features of WordFast. So the conclusion is that Google Translator Toolkit is a very good option for beginning translators who are experimenting with CAT tools, and the toolkit's empty functions is very good because it uses a statistical machine translation corpus. Okay, that is all. Thank you.